Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. It's another travel vlog. Yay! I've been traveling quite a lot in July, so yeah. So this time I went to Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, with one of my friends from Erasmus. We didn't really have any solid plans, but we saw the cheap plane tickets and decided to just go for it because we, to be honest, kind of wanted a break from Zadar. And we thought, you know what, Sofia looks like a pretty cool city, so let's just go. So getting to the airport in Zadar was pretty smooth, and the airport was really small, so it took us basically no time to get through security. But unfortunately our plane was delayed by 2 hours, and for those 2 hours we were just waiting on the runway with no air conditioning, so that was not ideal. But we got to Sofia eventually. And when we got there, we just took the metro to the city center where we had an Airbnb. And after we rested a little bit, we went for dinner to a very traditional restaurant, which even had some live music, which was really nice, and the food was delicious. The next day we finally went exploring a bit more of the city, but to be honest, one of the main things, let's say, that we wanted to do was eat good food and drink good coffee/tea and just enjoy that scene in Sofia. So yeah, we started out in a coffee shop and then we just basically walked around the city center. The weather was really nice. It was hot, but not too hot, not as much as in Zadar. And yeah, we saw all these beautiful sights. And also in the cafe that was in the first clip, I had like one of the best carrot cakes of my life. We saw a lot of churches and holy places. And unfortunately, we didn't take any pictures or videos inside of the Orthodox ones because you had to pay for it and we didn't feel like it was worth it. And also, they were beautiful and we just wanted to enjoy them in peace. So, of course, when visiting Sofia, I don't think you can miss their most favorite, well, I don't know if it's the most favorite, but definitely most famous church, the Alexander Nevsky church. So we slowly made our way there, but on the way we found this very small church, which was literally in between ordinary buildings, which was so cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't take any pictures inside again, but it was really sweet. And then we walked along this really famous boulevard, which I think there were like 5 very important buildings. I didn't count, but there were a lot. Anyway, what I also really liked about Sofia were the parks, because there were so many parks and the city just felt really green. But yeah, here is their most famous church. It was just breathtaking. I mean, I knew what to expect from the pictures, obviously, but it felt even more monumental in real life. It is huge, and it feels even bigger from the inside. Once again, no videos, I'm sorry, but feel free to look it up. Also, it's very dark inside. I don't know if it just felt like that for me, but I think even if I tried to take a video, it wouldn't come out very good. But the atmosphere and the whole vibe of the church was just insane. After this visit, we explored some other neighborhoods, we walked around a little bit, and we got lunch, which I didn't even film because I was starving and it was just not my priority, to be honest. But I did film a little bit of dinner, which was really good, a little bit greasy, and the rice wasn't the best, but the main dish was really nice and really cheap. After dinner, we went to this garden for cocktails, but unfortunately, they told us they have no cocktails, even though it was supposed to be like their specialty, which was a bit random. But we got some dessert and wine, and the wine turned out to be free, which, you know what, I'm not mad about that. So the next day, we visited this very interesting grocery store, which was in this old building and had a little fountain in the middle, which was so random but really nice. And then got a little snack slash brunch in a really nice bakery. Then we stumbled upon this archaeological site, which was just in a metro station. And we have something similar in Prague, but this was huge. Like, it was insane. And then the rest of the morning we spent in an art gallery, which was just opposite to the famous cathedral. And I loved this gallery so much. I don't know what it was, why it made me enjoy it so much, but maybe the lack of art in Zadar. But yeah, I don't know. But I really had a great time. Saw so many cool pieces from different parts of the world. Obviously, a lot of Bulgarian like artists and sculptors and painters as well, which was really nice because I feel like there aren't really museums in the rest of Europe that specialize in Bulgarian art, which, you know, makes sense. And yeah, we spent, I don't know, like 2 or maybe even 3 hours in there. Quite a long time. And again, I was starving by the end, but it was so worth it. In the afternoon, we took a bus to sort of like the outskirts of Sofia to this former communist palace, which was in this huge garden. Building itself was also just absolutely insane. Like, look at this interior. Nowadays, there is a historic museum, which actually I wasn't that impressed by, but the building was definitely worth it. And also, some parts of the museum were nice, but I've definitely seen like better history museums. But like I said, the building was just, yeah, very impressive. Not really a fan of brutalism, but even I was impressed. So yeah, also it's right by the mountains, and so the view was just beautiful. I think if we had one more day, we would definitely go up to the biggest mountain next to Sofia, but we didn't have the time, so yeah. However, then we took the bus back to the city center and we saw another brutalist building, which we only saw from the outside, unfortunately. This is from the last day, actually. I just kind of forgot to film like the dinner, but it's alright. We really, I think, enjoyed our trip a lot. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.